Alrighty, so the LR PIKKON banner is live. New SSR PIKKON can be Dokkan awakened into an LR. Exchange 200 legendary summon coin, limited 7 for him once only. After performing 2 multi-summons, you are guaranteed to recruit 1 featured SSR character in the next multi-summon up to 7 rounds. Sure sounds like a dandy deal, doesn't it? Let's go ahead and take a look at the banner, and then we will determine whether or not you should summon. The dates go from April 17th to May 2nd. And then we have on the featured lineup just a doozy of characters, right? When we looked at the predictions video, we did get a few of these right. These two, I mentioned all 3 of these characters. I didn't really do like a dead set prediction, but I did talk about all 3 of these characters. And then the PIKKON and the Kaioken Goku, and then PIKKON, we did end up getting right as well. And then they just threw in tournament participant characters right here. And then they threw in another Piccolo for some reason, and then Videl. So Gohan, I believe, is making his first featured rerun. But rather than telling you guys whether or not you should be summoning on this banner, I'm going to tell you as many things as I can possibly tell you that you could do instead of summoning on the LR PIKKON banner. So, with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. You could play another game. You could link level your Dokkan characters. You could farm Dragon Stones. You could play Extreme Z battles. You could play difficult events. You could talk to a loved one. You could pet your dog, pet your cat. You could go for a walk in the park. You could enjoy the weather outside. You could converse with a friend. You can play a fighting game. You can play an RPG game, right? You can play another gacha that isn't even Dokkan. You could summon somewhere else, do all of that fun stuff. You could go to the gym. You could eat a nice meal. You could take a class in a new hobby. You could start a home project. You could do some spring cleaning. You could go to a local business you have not been before. You could eat local. You could speak to any loved one at all. You could count the amount of blades of grass on a property. You could count the tiles on the ceiling. You could travel to a city you have not been to yet. You could take a flight. You could watch Dragon Ball Z. Watch Dragon Ball Super. You could watch Dragon Ball Daima. Hell, you could even play Dragon Ball Legends. You could take interest in a new hobby that you have not before. There's a lot of things that you can do. You could learn a new recipe. You could go for a hike. You could go for a walk. You could go for a drive. Many, many different things that you could do instead of summoning on PIKKON, right? This banner does not have very much value whatsoever. I think that when you really think about these things, there's no... literally the only reason you should summon on this banner should be that you really like PIKKON. And PIKKON is going to be a character that you're going to have a ton of fun using. The incentive here is like, I have 5,000 stones. What is 1,000 stones to guarantee myself a copy? Or you just pull him beforehand. Or say you are a spender and then you put your you just like go ahead and buy the tickets and then you pull them on those tickets. You are done. So does that make sense, right? This banner just not good and does not follow the summon rules that we have established doing these should you summon videos, right? When it comes to a banner that you should be summoning on, you really need to deduce where the value is, right? And just because there's a lot of featured LR, or just because there's like a good featured LR, PIKKON is good, right? He's not amazing, but he's good. This 17 of Frieza, they are also like good, right? I'm like, you're not going to be bringing these guys into the Festival of Battles or anything like that, but they could be respectably good in a lot of difficult content throughout the game. Damage reduction per attack, always going to be a valuable mechanic, but again, it's something that you can't really rely on in terms of like Festival of Battles, modern day Red Zone, Battle Hard of Formidable Foes. Just not what you are going to be looking for, right? This Gohan, they say he slept on when I said he was forgettable in a video, which I still stand by. Not really much to talk about with that LR, right? Just not much to work with here, right? Like, it's like he can look impressive, I guess, but I don't really know what the situation would be where you're going to be running this character in specific, right? So if we pull this guy up and we look at his team, the LR version of the teams here, this is also not a modern reversible exchange, so the categories are going to be a little bit wonky here, right? It's not too bad. Like, you know, usually having 16 or what is that? No, 13 categories, excuse me. It's going to be like, usually like you'd think these teams are good, but like Planet Namek Saga, not a team. Bond Master and Disciple is dated. Hybrid Saiyans, like, just not. It has good characters, but it's not really a team. Looking at this here, right? Like, you're struggling for a leader, right? Like, this Gohan's good. You're not running two of them. This Gohan, like, okay, right? Not running two of them. And the same thing is going to be said for all of these characters. But when you look at them in a vacuum here of like, or outside of a vacuum of just being like a pure Hybrid Saiyans team, there are some impressive characters here. Gohan, Gotenks, you know, Family Kamehameha, Gohan, Beast Gohan. You get the idea. So just no reason to be summoning on this banner, right? Like, there's just none. It's Golden Week is in 2 weeks. You got to understand that. That's just going to be more valuable. If we kind of pull up Golden Week from last year, we can sort of like deduce what we are going to be expecting, right? It's going to take a minute to get back there, but you just have to know that like just more valuable banners are coming. And really, like, my golden rule when summoning is like legendary summons never, right? Like, you should never summon on a legendary summon, right? That is just, it is the least valuable banner for your stone count. Just possibly, right? Aside from like one-off, like fluky things, right? Like you could say like it's a Kai banner is a worse way to spend stones, right? Or a category banner, but we're talking about like banners that introduce new characters. There is no such thing as a less valuable banner than legendary summon. Maybe like the Heroes banner, but with the Heroes banner, you're getting new stuff every multi, so you could say that. But looking at Golden Week, right? You guys can see here a Dokkan Festival exclusive LR, and then what is this going to be? 6 TURs, all going to probably be better characters than this PIKKON. If we kind of just like shuffle things down from the last 2 years, this guy is going to, well, how is this banner going to look this year, right? Whatever the Golden Week character is, whatever the new Golden Week character is, and then we are going to have Super Saiyan 3 Goku here. Fat Boo is going to be on the other side. Maybe like the New Year's characters like Glorio and Daima Goku potentially could just rerun on this banner too. So, you know, you guys got to keep that in mind. So definitely, you guys could probably hear me hitting my desk. Do not summon for PIKKON, okay? Like, seriously, if Cell was a skip, this PIKKON is a skip. Like, it's not even close. So let me know down below what you guys are doing. If you already decided to summon, the banner has been live for a few hours here. Let me know. Again, don't tell me you summoned. I don't want to see anybody telling me they summoned on this banner. But if you did, you did. Let me know how it went. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you are new. And join the Discord down below so you guys can engage with the community and stuff like that. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.